Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our lesson. Today we'll be looking at Unit 7 Growing Up on your student's book textbook page 75, and we'll focus on past simple, affirmative and negative. Get ready with your textbook and we'll begin now. To start off with, let's watch a video on past simple, affirmative and negative.
I was born in 2007.
You didn't have any hair.
We lived in the city.
Mum liked the apartment.
Yes, she did, but we moved to a bigger house.
I was cute when I was younger.
Yes, you were, but you cried a lot.
As we grew up, we became good friends.
We lived in the city.
Mum liked the apartment.
We moved to a bigger house. You cried a lot. I was born in 2007.
I was cute when I was younger. As we grew up, we became good friends. You didn't have any hair.
Let's look at the example over here. She had glasses. She didn't have glasses. Can you see which one is affirmative and which one is negative? The first sentence is affirmative and the second sentence is negative. For affirmative simple past, you use the normal simple past, the usual simple past tense had. However, for past simple negative, you use didn't with the base form of the verb have. You do not use didn't have, you use didn't have. That's because didn't is already past tense, did not. So you don't use double redundant. So you only use didn't have once past over here. Okay. So remember, affirmative is the usual past tense verbs. And the negative, you use didn't with the base form. The rule is, to form the past simple negative, we use didn't plus verb in the base form. Didn't plus verb in the base form. It's root word, original word, okay? original form of the verb. Let's look at more example on the negative form. Remember, for affirmative is the usual affirmative form is the usual past tense verbs you use. So for negative form, for all the pronouns, all the subject, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, or they, all the negative form of the simple past are the same. Didn't with the verb in base form, the root word, the original form of the verb. So for example, I didn't play tennis last weekend. Not didn't play without ed, okay? I didn't play tennis last weekend. He or she didn't clean the windows We didn't go to the dentist. We didn't go to the dentist. Not didn't went. You use the root word, the base form. Didn't go. Okay. So let us look at a life in film. Read this text and fill in the blanks using affirmative or negative simple past tense. The verbs are provided in the bracket. Let us review one by one. Between the ages of 10 and 20, Daniel Radcliffe acted in 7 Harry Potter films. In that time, he he didn't make other films, and he didn't go to school. A tutor gave special classes to all of the actors. Sometimes very young actors have problems because their lives aren't normal, but Daniel didn't have a bad time. Didn't have, yeah? He loved the job and had a lot of friends and fun. Complete the sentences using affirmative or negative past simple. So you can fill in the blanks based on your own experience. For example, let's look at number 1. Live in another city when I was younger. Based on your own experience, whether you have or you did not have the experience itself. For example, I lived in another city when I was younger. For example, you did not live in this city, you live in another city or another state. Okay. I lived in another city when I was younger, or you did not live in another city when I was younger. So you write the complete sentence down. I lived in another city when I was younger, or I didn't live in another city when I was younger. So whether you have or didn't have the experience, you complete it on your own, whether it is affirmative or negative. For number 1 to number 9, you write and complete the sentences using affirmative or negative past simple and complete it in your exercise book. Complete in E2. After you have completed it, do capture a picture of your exercise and submit it on Google Classroom, and I will mark for you. Remember to complete this exercise. If you have any question, you can also comment down in the comment section below and I will reply to you. That's it for today's lesson, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next lesson. Do remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.